Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to what's going to be the final instalment of our preview of Railroute. We've done quite well. We haven't done all the stations, and we haven't done all the unlocks. But Railroute, at the time of this video being released, is coming out on Wednesday for early access, so you'll be able to get your hands on it. Don't forget to go and check that out. And well, I feel it's time for a brand new series. We've had the preview series. I feel let's go with a full-blown alpha series. Hopefully there's going to be loads of new features. I've been speaking to the developer and it does sound like there's a lot of cool stuff planned. I feel the game is at a polished point now where it can go into that early access. And, sorry, did I say alpha before? Early access. It's going early access. And, yeah, it should be good. But before we finish things off, I would like to make this network better. Now, since last time, what I've done is I have redone the junction here at Benning to try and incorporate everything a little bit more so that we can get to any platform nice and easily. And last time we added Landover, didn't we, if I remember correctly? Well, what I've done is, whilst we already had Roslyn, I've purchased the other platforms and added in some railway track in front of that so we can use all those platforms. Now, in order to route to Roslyn and route to this signal up here, we've got this set of stuff. I don't know why that's stuck. Let's just do that one manually for now. There we go. We've got these set here. So we've got this sensor for the arrival sensor for Roslyn, and we've got this routing sensor for coming up to this signal here. So that is all good. Now, what I'd like to do, like I said, is make some improvements, but I also want to improve things on the contract side. First things first, this coach house. We've started to use it, and at the moment we've got an imbalance. We've got one more finishing than originating, but that's fine. That's the way around we want it. But I want to move the coach house. Now, I don't know if I have to get rid of the contracts and stuff, but I'm going to do it anyway. So anything that starts at Columbia. Here we go. We've got an intercity service to Brentwood starting at Columbia. What about ones that finish at Columbia? So we've got a commuter. So that doesn't match up. We need to get rid of them. We'll get some new ones. Right, there we go. So we're just clearing out all of the contracts that end or start at Columbia because we're gonna fix it. Now, in addition to that, I'm also going to switch it around here, and all of these ones with the low reward, lower than 2,000, I'm going to get rid of them as well. There's no real penalisation for me doing this, apart from our income's going to go down. So now we've got rewards from 2,000 to 4,500. Brilliant. Okay, that's good. So let's get rid of the timetable, sorry, the active contracts now. That's queued up nicely. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's all looking good. Now what we've got here is this coach house. What I'm going to do is add an auto signal and an arrival sensor in front of the coach house so that we can make them arrive into the station. The problem is there's no room for it here, so I'm going to try and fit it in on this side. So first things first, it's not empty, so we're going to just send that somewhere. I don't know where we're going to send it. Just go away. Oh, we're getting all sorts of bad things here now. We'll route this to here in a way. We'll see if we can get rid of that train. Whilst that train is disappearing, let's sort things out down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the coach yard, and I'm also going to remove a few bits of track. And I want to come off this side because we've got a lot more room on this side. And if we come straight down, we could put the coach yard over here, but not here. That's too far away. All this area here, pretty useless to us. We could put it here, but it'd be in the way of the platform. So I'm going to put the coach yard there. And then I'm going to put an auto signal. Oh, there's not enough room. Okay, maybe I'm not going to put the coach yard yet there. Maybe we are going to have to move it over one. Let's move it over one and put it back one. We'll put it as far away as possible. There we go. Let's get our signal here. And then our arrival sensor can go there. And actually, I can move the coach house one closer. May as well. Takes trains less time to go. And there we go. We've moved that. So what we'll do is we'll choose this arrival sensor and we'll say at this auto signal route into the Columbia station as needed. Fantastic. Now let's just check these routes here. So we've got departure sensors for Brentwood and Roslyn, which is correct. And over here on platform 2 we've only got departure for Brentwood, so I'm going to add Roslyn. So Roslyn, you want to head over there as well. Fantastic. Okay, what about departing over here? So we were saying if you want to go to Riverdale, that's fine, but we need to add another one in case we want to go to Landover. And then we'll send them to here. There we go. And then for this departure sensor, we've already got it for some reason. Okay, so that's looking a lot better. So that's one little improvement already. And now we need to look at these bits over here. So we've got a signal that allows us to route into Brentwood, but we haven't got a signal over here that allows us to route into our auto block and towards Columbia. So I think what we'll do is we'll just redesign this track slightly and make it a bit better. So if we get rid of all that, we'll make that nice and neat. I don't know why I had it wonky in the first place. We'll put our signal in here instead, and we'll put the other one in there. Click to reverse it. And then we'll do routing sensors here and here. Okay, so now what we're going to say is when you hit this routing sensor, when you come to this signal, if you're going to Brentwood, route to this point. And that's really all it is. It's just a forward routing onto that. Similar here. So for this routing sensor, we're going to link it to the signal. And we're going to say, if you're going to Columbia, route to there. And that's all sorted. Now what we're going to have to do is just change the departure sensor at Brentwood to come into this block. So at the moment it's saying if you're going to Columbia, it's trying to route to this junction here that's highlighted, the auto block, but we can't do that. We have to route to this signal. And something similar over here. What's this one? Here we go, this routing sensor. It's trying to route to this bit of track at the top, but it can't do it. So we're going to route to here. That should have fixed that. So now that's neater. We've got extra signals and the routing should still work. Brilliant. Now over here, for some reason, I think it wants to send the train to platform 4. Well, we don't need to send it to 4. That's fine. Okay, so we're looking good again. Everything is nice and running smooth. Now we're going to decline standard contracts at the moment and freight, but this commuter one here we go. Columbia to Roslyn. This is what we would want to do, but we haven't actually got any commuter trains that end at Columbia at the moment. So we'll have to work on that. Now, Benning, can we get automation for the coach yard fitted? So if we look here, we can have a coach yard there, but that doesn't really help our situation because there's not enough room for a signal and a sensor. We could put it up there, but goodness knows how we would connect in round here. I suppose we could have it as far down as here apparently, but then again it's a matter of getting connected in. If these tracks weren't here, we'd be okay, and if those tracks were here, we'd be okay. Can we have more? We just can't have multiple coach yards though, can we? No. Okay, I'll leave it as is at Benning, but or we just take it out. If we can't automate it for now, I think if we had tunnels, we might be able to figure out a way to fit it in. But we'll just take it out. I'm not going to use it. It's fine. Right, this intercity's stopped. Oh, but it's okay. Good. Right, we've got one new contract. It's a terrible one, so we'll get rid of that. And at this point, like towards the end of last episode, we should be able to just fast forward and let everything run. No problem. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well we can automate the things coming in and out of Colombia. Ooh, actually, departure sensors. Can departure sensors work for the coach house? Or is that an upgrade? Let's have a look. Coach yard automation enables automated dispatching of trains from your coach yard. Ah, so we don't actually get trains coming in. Well, we can unlock that. We've got plenty of experience. So let's just do a green to red. And 2 more green to reds. There we go. I think there maybe a cooldown timer on the green to red conversion. I don't know. But it's enough of a pain, I think, that you would probably pursue it anyway. So here we go. It says, it adds an auto-dispatch section to the coach yard. So it is possible to select which trains you want to automate and configure their respective in advance times. Only trains originating from the coach station are dispatched. Okay, and it says you can build an auto signal and an arrival sensor just at the end of the coach yard to make it even more automated, which we've done already. And there we go, we're given a tip properly there. So if we choose this coach yard, we can choose when to dispatch things. I think 10 minutes in advance is probably a bit far. Let's make it 5 minutes in advance. There we go, that'll be alright. Okay, let's crack on, check the contracts and see how we're getting on. Yep, we've still got our from Colombia. It'd be nice to have something that goes to Colombia now. But it's nice to see the automation kicking in. It's nice to see the extra little signal I've put in there working. On the left hand side there, on the western connection between Brentwood and Colombia. We've got a load of new contracts. So, land over to Colombia. Oh, hang on. Pause. So, this Roslyn to Benning, we're going to decline. This is our Roslyn to Columbia intercity that we're keeping hold of. This is a commuter trying to go to Benning. We'll get rid of that. And this is a commuter coming to Columbia, but it's only one standard experience. I guess that's because it's going to a coach yard. And what's this? This is a one-off intercity contract. Yeah, well, we're not really interested in one-off contracts right now. So what we'll do is we'll start getting this coach yard filled up with things now that we've got this sorted. So we're going from Landover, and it looks like a relatively good point in the yeah, we've got nothing. We've got nothing timetabled in there. So let's accept our commuter train. Let's accept it on platform 1. And for these first ones, we have to do it manually, don't we? So when it's ready, we'll dispatch it out to that block there. And then because it's a commuter train, we'll have it on platform 1. Hopefully that doesn't block anything. If it does, I'll cancel the signal and sort it out. Our coach yard is reporting an imbalance, but it's an imbalance in the right way. We haven't got any more contracts just yet. But this one... oh, they're both commuters. So once we've finished this one, we can then accept this contract and go from Columbia out to Roslyn. Fantastic. Now, I don't know how the routing towards the coach yard is going to work. I presume this auto signal will do its job, but we'll find out. Voyager Discovery this right now. Okay, commuter train has arrived. And then I think what I'll try and do is can you make it go straight to the coach yard? Yeah, you can auto signal it into the coach yard. So there's the wow. 89%. I think that's probably one of the highest percentages we've ever had. That is fantastic. So I don't think this the dispatching sensor is going to allow us to go. So let's add one more into the routing table. Others 2. Set track, finish 2, set track. Hang on a second. Okay. Oh, so if you others go to the coach yard. Oh, I think I did it. Okay, because you can't do a routing table to a coach yard, can you? No. So you have to use this others down here. Right. So now we've got a commuter train in here. We can then redispatch out. I'm going to wait until this intercity comes by first, though. So this one's going to Roslyn. So because it's going to Roslyn, we'll get it out into platform 1, and then hopefully it'll turn around and just disappear out that way. So yeah, we're going to wait for this intercity to get out of the way. Give it the priority here. And then we're going to accept this commuter from here. And we're going to egress and route to platform 1. See, when you're doing the contracts for the first time, even though your system is full of automation, you need to look after it. So, in theory, our Roslyn dispatcher will... Hang on, pause. What did that train just do? It's not picked up the... I think I must have pressed the wrong button for the contract there. See, I accepted the contract. There we go. That's it. I have to actually choose the contract that I'm going to be doing, then dispatch from coach yard, and then route it in. There we go. That's what I had to do. Now it's stopping at the station properly. We will turn it round, and I will give it a route to here, and then to here, because we use platform 2. Just realised this section here for leaving Roslyn isn't really how I would normally have it. Don't think we're actually blocking any other trains by leaving this route in place. Looks like the dispatch into Roslyn worked. Once this train's out of the way, I'll sort out this piece of track here, because we don't want this junction to be accepting trains from Columbia and crossing over with the dispatching. 40%, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. It gives us the advanced experience. And let's fix that track now. So when I say fix that track, what I want is I want it to come like this. Not like that. So that trains leaving can come up and round. In theory, this bit here between these two nodes would never get used, but we're going to leave it in there anyway, because 1, it might need to be used in the future, and 2, it makes it look more pretty. Right, so we're not... oh, hang on, here we go. Intercity to Columbia. I'm not interested in that one. Intercity from Columbia. Intercity to Columbia. Okay, so we've got some good ones here ready for this coach yard again. So let's do Intercity to Columbia from Riverdale. Okay, we need to check Riverdale timetable here. It's very busy. Trains will be leaving on platform 1 And we need to make sure there's a gap in the timetable for the intercity to come through. I think actually having it come through right now would be best. So accept onto platform 2 quickly. You can come through. Once that Benning train's gone, you'll be ready to leave. Looks like the auto signal's sending it to Columbia. But because this has an any in the platform, we're going to have to manually tell it to platform 2. I think. There we go. Now this sensor here, we're going to say set track 2, other stuff go to the coach, other stuff to the coach yard. And we'll see if that works. Has it stopped? Has it finished? Let's see. Yep, there's the contract done. 46%, not too bad. We are going to just very quickly... Oh no, we didn't get in the way of that in-city train. Fantastic. Okay, so now we've got an imbalance in the intercity. We've got one more finishing than originating. So now we need to look for ones that start at Columbia that are intercity, and we haven't got any. But it doesn't matter, we'll do another one. Let's do that Landover to Columbia one. Again, Landover platform 1 should be very quiet. Yep. Let's upset that. Platform 1. Hang on, what's this? Intercity is actually set for platform 4. That's wrong. Adjust timetable. You want to be on platform 3. It won't let me. It says track's not available? Why is the... Riverdale, platform 3. There we go. That's why it keeps trying to route to platform 4 when there's a commuter train on it. Right, let's get this one sorted out. Now this is an intercity, so we'll send it to platform 2. There we go, looking good. And now we've got a double imbalance there, so we really need something. We really need a contract that comes from Columbia. And we need it so bad I'm going to decline that one as well. Otherwise, our coach yard is going to get very, very full. We've got a double imbalance. Alright, we've got some more contracts coming in. Brentwood, no, none of that, thank you very much. We want contracts only coming either from Columbia, if it's intercity, or going to Columbia, if it's commuter. That's all we want right now. But apart from that, the network is running beautifully, and I'm really happy with that. I mean, would we have to change a lot of things if we started incorporating the other stations as well? Yeah, probably. But we haven't got a lot of trains on the track. They're just swiftly moving around. Oh, here's one of our trains coming in from Landover. We've got a Landover Columbia commuter. We can have that once there's room on the timetable. You see, we've got a commuter coming... Oh, hang on a minute. We haven't got a dispatching sensor at Columbia. At Landover, sorry. Departure sensor. So if you're going to Colombia, go via this point. And if you are going to Riverdale, go via that point. There we go, we've got that sorted out now. Got that sorted out. This will end up in the coach yard as well. So we now got one commuter train stacked in there. Let's decline that one. Another commuter land over Colombia. So we said we'd probably do that one. We'll do the one that's 4,000 though, and we'll accept it now. We'll accept it on platform 1, and we will schedule it in to leave as soon as it's free. There we go. Oh, it did it automatically. Brilliant. Now this one I don't think will do automatically because it doesn't have a platform to give it. So I'll do that manually. But then when this is finished, 98%. Oh my goodness, how much closer to 100% can we get? Oh, we actually got all 4 grand by the looks of it. Maybe it rounds it up. Wow, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And you can see that we've got 2 commuter trains in there, and we've got an imbalance of 1 on the commuter and an imbalance of 2 on the intercity. So now we need an intercity from Colombia to Landover. That is perfect. And a commuter. Perfect, brilliant. Okay, why is Colombia flashing at me? Is it because we need to dispatch our commuter train? This should auto route though. There we go. So we're just going to give it a little bit of a gap. We're going to use platform 4 for this one, I think, for the commuter. Let's have a look. So a commuter from Colombia to Landover. So yeah, this will be platform 4. So we'll accept that now because platform 4 is available. We'll say commuter from coach yard, and we'll route it to platform 4. There we go. So in theory, this one should auto route to Landover, but I don't know whether it will do the last platform. No, it didn't. Okay. Perfect. So hopefully we'll get a good contract out of that. 58. To be honest, bit disappointing compared to what we had recently. So our commuter is balanced, and we still need intercities leaving Colombia. Okay, commuter, decline. Commuter, decline. Intercity, leaving Colombia to Landover. We need to accept that, but we need to do it once platform 3 is free, and it's free. So accept that. Intercity, from coach yard, dispatch to platform 3. What's this? Oh, it's actually there as it's supposed to be. That's fine. And then, as the dispatching centre, yeah, that should get us to Landover, no problem. And when we get to Landover, platform 2. Just in time for the next intercity to come into platform 2. So we've still got an imbalance on the intercities, but only by 1. So we're looking for an intercity leaving Colombia. That's the next contract we need, and it's probably the last contract we'll need. And once we've got that, I feel like we've got our coach yard working very nicely. At the moment, we're having to manually dispatch things from the coach yard because we... Oh, I shouldn't need to. Auto dispatch. Yeah. Oh, you have to click those little buttons. That wasn't immediately obvious to me. They just like little... I know that this is a button to edit the name, and yeah, okay, fair enough. Maybe I should have noticed that. Maybe I should have noticed that. So we have got the auto dispatch. Silly me. We still want one more intercity contract because we now got three intercity trains in there. What we got? Intercity from Columbia to Roslyn. Oh, it's not a repeated, it's a one-off. Yeah, we'll accept it anyway. We've got spare intercity trains. And it's going to Roslyn, so we'll dispatch to platform 3. Oh no, wait, that's not right. It's supposed to go to 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to have to manually do these signals just to fix that. There we go. It's probably going to be okay. Okay, so it looks like we use this one-time contract to dispatch a spare one from the coach yard. Again, it's not what we want. Intercity from Columbia to Roslyn. Perfect. I don't know if we're going to accept that straight away because we have got a train about to come into Columbia. There it is. So we're just going to give it a couple of minutes and then accept. And we're going to say Intercity from coach yard, and this is going to Roslyn again. So this needs to go to platform 2. I got it wrong before. It doesn't go to 3, it goes to 2. Hopefully we haven't got an Intercity coming the other way yet. Probably should have checked that first. That one's late. That's going to push that one late, but never mind. That's a one-off. I don't even care about that too. 10,000 delay. Oh dear. Never mind. This one should be about 50% when it completes. 13%. That's terrible. But I'm going to accept it anyway because we get the advanced experience. Right, we've got a intercity going from Columbia to Brentwood, but we can't do that because we haven't got enough intercity trains at our coach yard. But there we go, folks. We have a reliable, flowing, automated, successful network, he says, noticing that there's a Columbia train waiting for platform 3, I think. What are you queuing up there? You want to go to platform 1? Oh, just as I said successful. Alright. We'll push you to platform 2 temporarily. Bad platform's better than nothing. Ooh, we got a bit of deadlock there, so we're going to have to be careful about that. Coach yard deadlock. Maybe if that happens again, I might have to tweak the various different settings and so forth. But I feel I've learned a lot on this journey, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been absolutely fantastic. A massive thank you to everybody who put things down in the comments for this series, who got involved with the series and just shared it around. It's been absolutely great. And a big thank you to the developers too. It's been brilliant to talk to you about the game and the various different aspects of the game. And I know that you even made a change that I suggested. So thank you very much, guys. And thank you very much for giving me the preview. And I really look forward to the release on Wednesday. And I really look forward to a brand new series with bigger and better things. So thank you very much, everybody, of course. That's all from me for now. Take care. And until I see you next time, goodbye.